Hi there. Let's get that pick straight. Gary Wingard, Andreas Postler, first guys in. Folks are coming in. I'm glad. I've been scrambling this morning because I've gotten all spooked about internet speeds, and I'm trying to get some new stuff to make my internet work smoother. But I thought I'd better come down here in the basement. I'm using the new computer, which was kind of wonky upstairs, but I'm hoping it'll be good down here. And I'm just kind of looking at some of the names popping up. Kathy Marzik and Carol Pratt and Deb Libby Clark and Warren Bendler and probably Janelle and Charlie Bryant and Nancy Lefton and Michelle Benjamin and Jay Peterson. And I was so busy screwing around and moving back down to the basement here for today's show, which means probably no Suki Cam. I'm sorry. Hi, Jill Chernick and Alex Bevins here. And I'm going to play you a new song, not a song I've never performed before and which I've loved for years. But first, this. Well, perhaps it's the color of the sun cut flat and covering these crossroads I'm standing at. Or maybe it's the weather or something like that. But Mama, you've been on my mind. Well, I don't mean trouble. Please don't put me down or get upset. I am not pleading or saying that I can't forget you. I do not walk the floor, bow down and bent, but yet, Mama, you've been on my mind. And even though my eyes are hazy and my thoughts, they might be narrow, where you've been don't bother me or bring me down in sorrow. I don't even care who you'll be waking with tomorrow. Mama, you're just on my mind. And I'm not asking you to say words like yes and no. Please understand me. I got no place for you to go. I'm just breathing to myself, pretending not that I don't know. Mama, you're just on my mind. Now when you wake up in the morning, honey, look inside your mirror. Oh, you know I won't be next to you. You know I won't be near. I'd just be curious to know if you could see yourself as clear. Someone who has had you on his mind. Someone who has had you on his mind. Mama, You've Been on My Mind by Bob Dylan, and that's the, to the extent I did it properly, that's the original Bob Dylan chord progression. A lot of us heard this song originally by Judy Collins, I think. And she changed a couple things in it, including the chord progression. Not that it wasn't a lovely version, and it's what turned me onto the song in the first place years ago. But hang on a second. We're going to use some electricity here to get this note just right. And she kind of softened the lyric a little bit. I think she said, "I don't even care where you'll be waking up, not who you'll be waking with." I guess the folks at Elektra thought that was a little much or something. I doubt it was prudishness on Judy Collins' part. So this song, I've never sung this song. It's been, and when I think about my favorite Bob Dylan songs, we're doing 2 Bob Dylan songs today, as you may note. This is one of my favorites, and I've never tried to perform it before because it always seemed so much like him actually talking, that him actually telling a story, that I never thought about covering it. And then I thought, well, screw that. I should cover it. I love this song. So I've been singing it nonstop for about the last 3 days. Suki's getting really tired of it. It's probably why she's upstairs instead of down here with me. Well, I went to see the gypsy, staying in a big hotel. He smiled when he saw me coming, and he said, well, well, well. His room was dark and crowded. The lights were low and dim. How are you? He said to me, and I said it back to him. Went out to the lobby to make a small call out. A pretty dancing girl was there, and she began to shout, go on back to see the gypsy. He can move you from the rear, drive you from your fear. He can bring you through the mirror. He did it in Las Vegas, and he can do it here. Outside the lights were shining on a river of tears. I watched them from the distance, with the music in my ear. I went back to see the gypsy. It was nearly early dawn. The gypsy's door opened wide, but the gypsy was gone. And that pretty dancing girl, she could not be found. So I watched the sun come rising from a little Minnesota town. From a little Minnesota town. I made it through with a little bit of difficulty, but I got there. So, yeah, that's on the album New Morning. I'm kind of seeing what people are saying. No, they're not new strings. It's kind of a different sound place down here. Sound room. And I see y'all here. Kit Serikaku, Mary Ellen, Terry St. James, Aretta, Michael Tierson, Gene Galligan, Steve Davidson, Warren Bendler, and Janelle. I said that already. Going down here, Bob Harrison. Bonnie Barnes is here. Pam Zappardino. Lynn Bevan Klein, the sister of the lovely Alex Bevan. And T.A. Tudhope, and there's a bunch of ones coming in with no names yet. Anyhow, that's that song. It just touches me deeply. There's something in that song that really touches me. It's about the power of music, I think. And so I'm going to play you an instrumental. See how we're doing here. I'm pretty good on time. I should probably make some announcements. It's Tuesday. That's my first announcement for today. And that means that tomorrow morning Kokomo will be on. And he's always a joy. He's on at 10 o'clock. And then tomorrow afternoon, Alex Bevan will be on at 3:30. And I think Frank Fituski and Claudia Schmidt are each on in the evening at 7 maybe. And Cozy Sheridan and Charlie Koch were on this morning. They did a wonderful show. And Cozy said that she kind of talked about me playing a lot of Great American Songbook things. So I thought I'd do that, but not yet. I thought I'd play you a little Reverend Gary Davis this morning since I have the J200, and it's not really morning. I was kidding. This afternoon. And this is the Cincinnati Flow Rag. There it is, the Cincinnati Flow Rag, which for a long time we thought was just called Slow Drag because when he first recorded it, I don't think the engineer knew what the name of it was, and he probably, Gary Davis said, well, it's kind of a slow drag, and they said, okay, we'll call it that. So, what else do I have to tell you? I will be this Sunday on my birthday. I will be involved in the Greenwich Village Folk Festival. Because it's Super Bowl Sunday, they're doing an afternoon show from 3 to 6. And I originally thought the whole show was going to be a tribute to Dave Van Ronk, but alas, not. So there are the usual, I think they usually have 4 or 5 performers, and maybe they're just having 4. Maybe they usually have 6. I know Rod McDonald's on there somewhere, and you want to hear him because he's a great singer-songwriter. I think he's near the end. But there's 2 segments where 3 of us in each segment are going to play one Dave Van Ronk song. And as I've mentioned before, the one I was assigned, you really ought to come hear it. So I'll eventually play it here, but I want to debut it there. So that's 3 to 6 Eastern Time. You can go to, I'll put a link up still, but you can go to the Greenwich Village Folk Festival Facebook page. I think there's a greenwichvillagefolkfestival.org or something like that. And there's a YouTube channel too, and it'll be simulcast, I guess is the way you put it. So as I said, I'll do one. You can tell I'm scrambling when I had to print out lyrics in a hurry here. One Great American Songbook song. This one I really like this song a lot. Doesn't have much of a lyric to it. It's pretty short. But it's got a beautiful chord progression, and it's a sweet song. It's called Like Someone in Love. I first heard Chet Baker do it, and can't really do better than that. So. Lately I find myself out gazing at stars, hearing guitars like someone in love. Sometimes the things I do astound me, most often whenever you're around me. Lately I seem to walk as though I had wings. I bump into things like someone in love. Each time I look at you, I'm limp as a glove and feeling like someone, feeling like someone, feeling like someone in love. Yes, lately I find myself out gazing at stars, playing guitars like someone in love. Sometimes the things I do astound me, mostly whenever you're around me. Lately I seem to walk as though I had wings. I bump into things like someone in love. Each time I look at you, I'm limp as a glove and I'm feeling like someone in love. Like someone in love. I don't know who wrote that. It'll probably turn out to be Jimmy Van Heusen. It always does. But Carol Pred says she first heard it by Chet Baker, too. I think that's all I've got for you today. I hope this... let me know. Take a second. Did we have any interruptions? Did anything crash? Did you lose sound? Was anything missing technically? Or did this turn out okay? Because I'd love to be able to use this new computer, but I'm working at getting a better internet signal in the house, and we'll see how that goes. So thank you so much, all of you, for coming and spending time with me. I will see you again on... Oh, I didn't finish my announcement. So we went through Wednesday, Thursday morning, Coco at 10, and Thursday afternoon, me at 3. And that's when I will tell you what happens in the world after that. It says sound and video okay. I'm getting good stuff here. You are kind of in love. It was composed by Jimmy Van Heusen. If I like a song and I don't know who wrote it, chances are Jimmy Van Heusen. It's a pretty good guess. Okay, Pam Zappardino, Phil DeFranco, Mike Verbeek, Bernd Bankman. So many people. Lovely set, no issues from Lauren Payne, Jean Galligan, Linda Pasqua Blaze, Jay Peterson yet again, Phil DeFranco. Who did I miss? John Sprouse. Ann Mintz, my lovely best friend. Dwight Shoemate is here. He said sounded and looked great. Good. Well, I think we're on the right track. We just have to get a better signal upstairs so that Suki can be involved. And then we'll just, the world will be a better place. Slim Edelman's here. John Sauer, did I say that? Jim Moore. Jim Moore is back in Brooklyn, I think. And Bob Walker. Okay, I've taken enough of your time. Hi, Mel Green. And Kim Wallach. And S.A. Tudhope and Debbie Moore. There's so many of you. I want to say hi to everybody. And Bunny Barnes and Stephen, I'm sure. Okay. I'm out of here. Stay safe. Stay sane. I don't have a Halo cam here, but I have something. There's my other camera. And if you get cranky, take a nap. And I'm going to go back upstairs and make lunch. Bye.